Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss how integration, trade and technology transformed industrial production in less developed countries. The core transformation in less developed countries manufacturing, small scale production focused purely on local consumption, and export oriented industries deeply connected to global demand and international markets. Globalization fundamentally redefined what, where, and how less developed countries manufacture, increasing integration through trade, investment, technology, and labor mobility. Okay, integration between small scale and export oriented industries in LDC, that means less developed countries. The engine of globalization, the factors behind the globalization process are trade expansion, opening international borders, rise of TNC, transnational corporations directing capital, FDI, growth, foreign direct investment influx, integration into GVC means global value chains, and modern technology, spread of automation and new production techniques. Okay, these are five fundamental factors of development of globalization processes. The architects of the network, transnational corporations, TNCs, key drivers that control production networks across borders, they outsource to LDCs specifically to reduce cost. Implication is that LDCs gain investment but risk losing economic sovereignty. Global value chains, developed country, LDC, global market. Developed country, idea and design, high profit, LDC, less developed countries, assembly and packaging, low profit and cheap labor, and global market, less and distribution, sales and distributions, high profit. Example, electronics assembled in Vietnam using foreign components. Economic catalyst and growth, industrial expansion, rise of special economic zones, SEZs. Example, Bangladesh textile boom driven by global demand. Employment generation, massive job creation in labor-intensive sectors for unskilled and semi-skilled workers. For example, millions of women employed in garment factories. Technology transfer, TNCs introduce advanced machinery and management, boosting local productivity. Global market integration into supply chains generates vital foreign exchange. Example, India's surging automobile and pharma exports. Infrastructure development, accelerated construction of ports, roads, and industrial corridors to support logistics. Systematic vulnerabilities and cost. Labor exploitation, low wages, weak labor laws, and poor working conditions. Example, garment industry, sweatshops. Environmental degradation, relocating of high polluting industries to LDCs to exploit lenient environmental regulations. Foreign dependence, LDCs remain trapped at the low value end of production, entirely dependent on foreign capital. Uneven development, growth is hyper concentrated in select urban zones, leaving rural areas permanently underdeveloped. Deindustrialization, global mega firms outcompete local traditional sectors. Example, local handlooms crushed by mechanized textile imports. Okay, these are some challenges facing by the LDCs in terms of modernization and industrialization processes. The double-edged sword diagnostics, gains and cost. Labor dynamics, high job quality, million employed, and cost, loss of quality, exploitative wage and sweatshops. Economic independence, surging foreign exchange, export revenue, and loss of economic sovereignty, TNC control capital. Industrial landscape, modern infrastructure, SEZs and ports built, and on the other hand, cost will be traditional sector collapse, local industries deindustrialized. Position in market, deeply integrated part of global supply chains, and cost will be relative, stuck in the low profit assembly and tire. These are gains, that means advantage, and cost, disadvantage. Real world evidence, LDC's case studies. Bangladesh, focus industry, garment industry, primary driver, major export oriented growth strategy. Key benefit, massive employment generation, ongoing challenge, persistent poor labor conditions. India, focus industry, automobile and pharmaceuticals. Primary driver, 1991 laborization reforms. Key benefits, technological advancement and global market integration. Ongoing challenge, navigating uneven regional development. Similarly, in Vietnam, focus industry is electronic manufacturing. Primary driver are rapid influx of foreign direct investment. And key benefits, strong and rapid export performance. And ongoing challenge, reliance on foreign components occupying the assembly stage. Theoretical perspective on LDC integration, dependency theory. This theory argues that the global system is structured so that LDCs remain fundamentally dependent on developed countries for capital and technology, unable to achieve true self-sufficiency. Similarly, world systems theory categorizes the world into tiers. LDCs function strictly as the periphery, existing primarily to supply cheap labor and raw materials to the wealthy core nations. The neoliberal perspective, a pro-market view, asserting that globalization, free trade, and deregulation inherently promote efficiency, mutual growth, and eventually prosperity for all participants. The path forward: policies for sustainable growth, exploitative growth, strengthening labor laws, enforce fair wages and safe working conditions, then enforce environmental rules, prevent the outsourcing of pollution, support MSME, protect and modernize traditional small-scale local enterprises. 4. Promote skill development, transition workforces beyond semi-skilled manual labor. And 5. Encourage value addition, move up the global value chain beyond basic assembly. Okay, finally we reached inclusive sustainable development. The global blueprint, 1-page summary. The definition of globalization in LDCs, the increasing integration of economics through trade, investment, technology and labor mobilities. The actors: TNCs, transnational corporations driving investment, and GVCs, fragmented global value chains where LDCs occupy low profit assembly stages. The dual impact: positive industrial growth, job creation and tech transfer; negative exploitation, environmental damage, deep dependency and rising inequality. And the strategic goal in transforming extractive manufacturing into balanced, sustainable policies that prioritize skills, environment, and domestic value addition. Okay, that's all for today. If you have any doubt and query, just let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Thank you.